Hello everyone, and welcome back to All of Fabric 6. We are, of course, back on the server, and in the last episode, we did a little bit of everything as per usual. The main thing we got set up was, in fact, the blast furnace over here. So we've got the one set up from Tech Reborn, and that allows us to put in our overclocker upgrades, which are a little bit cheaper for us to get than the upgrades that we can get from modern industrialization. These upgrades are probably pretty good, and you can obviously go to advanced and further and further and further. But they're a little bit trickier to get a hand of. A hand of? A hold on. A hand on. Yeah, something. So we've got this guy, and he can make us currently steel, silicon dust, and aluminum ingots, which is pretty cool. So yeah. And then obviously we're back to square one, which is trying to get our hands on the oil drilling rig, which, look, having this block is really good because we've been trying to craft it for a while, but we still need a lot more stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I don't think it's as what would I say? As easy as it looks, I guess. 38 casings and then 6 pipe casings. So let's do the pipe casings. 6 of these. Okay, that looks fine. And then the normal casings, we need, was it 36 of them? Whatever. We'll order 36. Now, it is going to have to craft steel. That's a byproduct of the steel crafting, are these ashes. The rest actually looks pretty fast. I think this is going to be really fast, just simply because we're using this guy now, and he's really good at what he does. I could be wrong, but hey, we've ordered the stuff. I guess we can witness it slowly happening. But yeah, we also automated the actual overclockers themselves, which means we have a few different machines in here that could possibly benefit from it. For example, this guy has no overclockers in him, so let's chuck that in there. And while we're at it, let's maybe order some more. I'll order one for now, just so that it can finish quickly. And then what do we have? We're going to need 4, 8. We're going to need just 8. That'll be nice and easy. So I'll click this. We'll go ahead and order 8. And we're already off to what I would say is a phenomenal start. So I can chuck that in there. And yeah, now this is going to be even faster. It's good, it's good. So yeah, all this is leading towards us getting oil. And then starting up our rocket ship that we don't have, but hopefully we will have afterwards with that oil refinery down there. It'll be good. It'll be good. So while that's all happening, because we're just sort of waiting for it to craft again, we have 2 options. One option is we go all the way out here. If it loads, where is it? Yeah, all the way down here. And we actually have oil out in the wilderness. We could pump that up and we could begin. That's an option. Honestly, that's what I should do. But there's a better idea. In our grid, we have spots to hold cells. These are going to be like portable storage cells. We also have spots for cards. These can be like, as you can see, energy cards or magnet cards, which are pretty cool. The magnet card does sound neat because I wonder if that just stores the stuff in my system. That would be pretty cool. Maybe it would be annoying. I'm not sure. But there's also this guy. Now, that little symbol, if you're not too sure, it's like a little circle. And what it looks like is this guy here, the quantum entangled singularity. So I have a hunch that that's what goes in there. Now, quantum entangled singularities, they sound crazy. They allow you to do wireless applied energistics. So, for example, we've got our controller here. I could create what they call a quantum bridge. We could create that. It uses a singularity, and you place it there. And then what happens is you get 2 of these, and they're entangled. They're like belong to each other, right? And so you have one here, then you have one, I don't know, somewhere else, and you don't need any cables in between, and it'll just link together. So I think that's what this will allow us to do. So maybe we try and make this episode? Does that sound like a fun idea? I think it does. Why not? So what do we need? We need ender pearl, we need singularity, and we need TNT. The singularity is going to be created in a matter condenser. Now, the matter condenser has to be either 64K or 256K. Now, I believe we've got 64K set up. So if we come over here, this guy has 64K. No, he's got a 1K. Okay, well, we've got a little bit of work ahead of us. That should be fine, though. And I think we can even... I've got an idea. I've got a little idea. So yeah, we'll give it a shot. So I'll head up here, and I'll try and show you what my plan is. So first of all, we should probably order a 64K, because I don't know how long that's going to take. It may take a while, because yeah, we're going to have to craft some processes. That won't be fun, but it's necessary. It'll It'll happen. It'll take place. So my plan is to place him at a condenser. I was just going to connect it directly to the source, but I mean, I could put it somewhere else. Like, we could bring it over here. We're not really using much connections over this way. Or I don't even know. Where does this go? Is this just the direct cable all the way down there? It honestly... yeah, I think it runs through this guy. So, that guy is currently carrying 16 on 672E. So if I come up here and we look for 672E, which I think was, yeah, this guy, he's carrying 16. I think we can attach one on here. So what I was thinking, which I've said about 3 different times now, is to get a pattern provider and see if we can input the ingredients to create this. It's going to be tricky, but it might be tricky. It also might not, but I have high hopes. So in order to create this singularity here, you need to input, I'm guessing 64,000 things. And so I'm thinking we just, oh no, here we go. 256,000 per item. I think we can put that much water into this and it'll do the trick. So if we grab this guy, slap him there, hook this up, that should be fine, hopefully. Device is online, that's good. I want to try to manually make that recipe. So we'll go processing. We'll update that to just be a blank pattern, that's good. We'll drag in the singularity as an output. And on the input, I want to put water. Now, oh, this actually will be tricky, I've realized. We can do it though, we can do it. So I'm going to grab water, place this here. And I'm going to change this to 256 buckets. Because that will be 256,000 millibuckets. And maybe that'll do that. We'll find out. We'll find out. And so that is what I would like to do. Now, currently we have 8,000 buckets. So we can already do at least this recipe and see if that works. So why not? To be fair, we still need to wait for our cell, which allegedly is done. So that's even better. So we'll go cell. We'll grab our casings. I'll grab the 64K. And I'll grab the pipe casing. There we go. That's the one I thought I was grabbing, but they'll be on their way. So this guy goes here. And now if I search for singularity, will this work? I'm going to order one. Click start. Okay, so it's stored, as you can see, 2048 out of, oh, actually, it's on destroy. I want it to be this. Okay, let's, hold on. Let's try that again. So I'll order that. Yeah, 2048. So what I'm thinking we do, we're going to do a little bit of math here. If I do the big number, so 256,000, and we divide that by 2048, we can see that I need to multiply the amount of buckets I'm putting in there by 125, right? So currently in this pattern, it's going to be a doozy of a recipe. We need times 125 by 256. So I need to be putting in 32,000 buckets, which is, as you can see, a lot more. And on top of that, we don't have that much. So we'll have to do a little bit of work over in the other area, which I think is fine. I think we can make it work. It'll be a little bit messy, but I think it's fine. I'm just going to pick up this tank here. What's this? Storage bus. Yeah, that'll be fine. I'm going to pick this up, and I'm just going to do it the good old-fashioned way. I'm going to slap that guy there. So now we have 54 million buckets, or 54 billion millibuckets, which means as long as we get rid of these recipes, because they're just, you know, leftovers, if you will, I'll run over here and I'll see if I can fix it. I'll see if we can get this guy working. So at the moment, he's got stuff in him. I want to just empty it, I guess, to make sure he's empty. So he's set to singularities. He's completely empty. We've got a recipe in here for 32,000 buckets. I'm going to order a singularity. No crafting CPUs are available. Oh yeah, because it's going to use 32,000 bytes to transfer all that. So I guess that makes sense. And it sounds like we need to go ahead and upgrade one of our storage cells, which we can do relatively easily. Once again, probably just make a 16K. Oh, sorry, a 64K to take care of that. How long is that going to take, do we think? Which does remind me, did we end up upgrading all these guys? I think we did. Like, I'm pretty sure we put all the speed upgrades in, but it may be worth just double checking. Yep, 3 speed upgrades, 3, 3, 3, and 3. The only other thing would be the pipes, make them a little bit faster, but I think they're pretty good. Like, I don't think it's... Yeah, they're fine, I think. We probably could speed it up a bit, but I don't know. We're getting a bit picky at that point. I would also, however, like to increase this. I'll wait for this recipe to be done so that we're not, doubling up and waiting for things that we don't want or don't need at the moment. But once they're done, I'll order maybe 50 at a time, just so that we have them ready and we're not just waiting like we are right now. Especially since all of our storages are getting pretty full, so it'd be a benefit to be able to craft them easier. Oh, here we go. I witnessed it happen. So now we've got a 64k, so what I'm going to do is probably just grab this guy. We'll pick up the storage cell, which is this guy here. We're going to shift right click. Oh. We're going to shift right click it, not looking at any block, and that removes the 16k. We're then going to combine it with the 64k, and then we have this guy. So now, if I go back in there, and we order our singularity, I should be able to, and it should just work. That's what should happen. Now, I would have loved to have stood next to it as it happened, but did it work? There's nothing there. Did it automatically? Here's what I'll say. The storage system with our water wasn't working before anyway. It just wasn't working. If you remember, I think in the very last episode, our infinite storage, our storage on a on a sink wasn't working. So I feel like that's happening again because obviously it's not doing anything. That's fine. It's not the end all be all. Oh, did that just yell at me? Because yeah, we can't. We don't have anywhere to store all this water, which does insinuate that it was going in here, but it doesn't look like it was. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine. What I'm gonna do is we'll pick this guy back up. We'll place the tank back down. I think it's already filled up with water. I think it took a bunch of water out of this guy. He's gonna be probably broken for a while with all this extra water. I don't really know if we have a solution to it, to be honest with you, but that's fine, maybe? What I was gonna say though is maybe instead we make one of these tanks even better. So currently we've got this basic fluid tank, which is pretty good, but we can upgrade this guy, and so he'll go from storing 128 buckets to 500 buckets, 1,000 buckets, and then straight up to what, 2 billion buckets, or sorry, 2 million buckets. So that's what we need, is this quantum tank. Or I guess, what else could we get away with? 100, wait, no, not that. What are these ones? 1,000 buckets. I could get 32 industrial tanks. That would work. It would. But it just may not be worth it at that point. There's a lot in here, isn't there? Okay. 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 How do we get this done? What do we do here? Not too sure. Alright, well in that case, I don't really know what to do. I'm not too sure. Yeah. Because I was hoping that the applied energistic system would be able to put like all of that volume in at once. Whereas at the moment, if we use pipes, none of our pipes are really fast enough from what I've been able to see. They're all relatively slow. Yeah, I mean, that's just it at the moment, is that they're all just a bit too slow. I'm thinking we may be able to do a little bit of a loophole. It won't even work. I don't know. We need them to be faster somehow, but I just can't pull it off. If I place this guy directly next to it, it doesn't do anything. There's no like pull option on this guy. Obviously we were using Mark IV pipes, so they're, I mean, they're trying. We could attempt the fluid pipes, these ones here from Modern Dynamics. By themselves, they're nothing to write home about, I guess, but hold on. If we grab an extractor, this guy here, you can actually upgrade these guys. Like, we can, hold on, if I press the right button, you can put different things in, and it increases the amount of, fluids that are transferred at once. You can improve the speed and whatnot. So accelerators will improve the speed and the fluid, and we can apparently put 3 in this guy. So I'll tell you what, I may just do that. We've got, what, 3 already. There we go. So I can apparently chuck them in here, and it's going to do something. It should now move that stuff faster. Are we seeing anything? I'm not even seeing anything move. Why are we seeing nothing move? It's on blacklist at the moment. If I go water and set it to whitelist, does that do anything? We're gonna yeah, there we go. We've gotten 8 bites. That's what we've gotten so far. That's what we are allegedly working with. If I remove that filter, we're still at 8. Brilliant. If I go back to blacklist, we're now at 16. So as you can see, you know, I don't know. There's something wrong with it. Yeah. Okay. So what else do we have to move fluids? Tube. Do we have any tubes? No. Okay. Pipes. We could try just these fluid pipes. But I don't... Can instantly be retrieved with a wrench. Pipe directly to blocks. We've got some fluid pipes already. So I can grab this one, I guess, and chuck him there. Grab a wrench and go ahead and connect them together, I suppose. And so I'll set this guy to pull out water. And that should be going in there. And it's working. Honestly, this is decently fast. I'm honestly pretty impressed at the speed of it for, I guess, what it is. I guess in comparison, if I pick that guy up, do you remember how fast it was going? I hope you do, because you're about to get, you're about to have to do a quiz on it. If we change this to a retriever, and we look in here, I mean, look at that speed. How pathetic is that? Why is it even doing that? These guys, oh yeah, they do 8 buckets. Wait, 8 buckets? Okay. What do these guys do then? Those other fluid pipes are just phenomenal. Okay, well, yeah. We clearly know what I'm going for, and it's this guy here. I'll just have to wrench him up a bit. Boom, boom, and boom. Brilliant. Alright, so yeah, that's not going to take too long. Like, it's going to take a decent amount of time. I'm not going to lie on that part. But it'll be done. That's the main thing. What we could do as well is if I order just a little bit more pipes, we could try to run them above the top as well. And maybe that will, like, I don't know, increase the flow rate or something. I don't really know, but surely it's worth trying. How long will that take, though? Oh, not long at all. Excellent. So, attach this guy here. The only other thing I can think of doing at the moment is making sure these guys are pull only. That way they won't, you know, accidentally receive any goods back from the other one. I'll go there. So now this should maybe be twice as fast. Does it look twice as fast? I wouldn't say particularly. I wouldn't make that call, but, you know, it's trying, I guess. Okay. Well, yeah, I'll be back because I think our oil rig is ready. This should be everything. I believe that's all that we needed. Now, the reason we haven't had the quest, oh, it's 38, I'll order 2 more, is because we still don't have this guy, the electronic circuit. I think, again, we can order it. So, I probably should have ordered it earlier. So, I've ordered it now, okay? And we will need 2 more casings. And then we're done, okay? Then we've got everything. We can build the thing. We can already build the drill. The issue is just that we won't have that quest done, and I'll have to pick it up later, and I don't want to do that. But, it's an option. It is an option. We're going to be oil rigging, so I'm going to create this claim here, which I believe is here. And the rig's going to go out there, so we're going to need some sort of pillar. Probably what I'll do is just like, I don't think it'll look too appealing, but maybe just this. You know what I mean? Just a bunch of cobblestone walls for a base, and then build the thing on top. It's my best guess. Alright, the casings are done, so we're ready for that part at least. Do I try to build the thing, or how long is this going to take? We're waiting on 2 bits of coke coal, and then we're good. Oh, that does provide me with a opportunity. What do we think about the whole... What am I saying here? The whole the coke oven situation. Like, if I want coke coal, is that the only way I can get it? Let's see. There's the compressor, which will compress the dust. There's the coke oven, which is the good part. And then there's an unpacker. So yeah, we do have to use the coke oven, sadly. Unless maybe you can get coke dust somehow. But no. Unless you do that. 30 seconds that will cost. Whereas this costs the exact same time. So yeah, okay. Well, that's our only option. Fair enough. And this guy's almost done. So we'll, I'll twiddle my thumbs for a little bit. And we'll, oh, it's done. Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, Oh, it's all creating creosote. Are you good? I think it's good. I don't think we have to worry about the creosote. I think that's just an extra that'll disappear when everything's done, just like that. So now we hold this in our inventory. That completes the quest. It also completes the oil rig quest. So we get that. We get this. So I've got 2 goodie bags. We got steel. Just 32? Did we get anything else? I'm waiting. I think that's it though, which isn't bad to be honest. Yeah, nice. 2 bits of 16 steel. So, this guy over here. Our current guy over there is sort of shaped like that, right? Where was the actual center? There. So the center was on the ground bit, so I'll try placing this one there as well. I'm feeling this is going to be a little bit more of a, I don't know, a difficult build, I guess, compared to the other thing. So we'll jump here, place that guy there, place the oil drill there, and wrench. Okay, so now we can see where stuff needs to go. All right, so it goes up, it goes around. So casing, 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 casing. Pipe casings in the middle, and I guess we'll go up. That I thought that would be all of them. I think some are in the water that we're gonna have to dig out, which maybe I should have built this up a bit, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, I swear. There's obviously the chains. These guys come down here. See, it's annoying that happens. Like, I get why it happens, but it still doesn't make it less annoying. Go there, there, there. Because if I hop in the water, there's all this, which clearly is meant to be this stuff, right? So I'm wondering if we hit him with that, and then... Yeah. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Does this need to be a block? Like, if I place the wrong block there, or is that actually meant to be hollow? Let's see. Oh, it's meant to be hollow. Beautiful. So my my walls will work, even though it looks like we're gonna have this coming down there as well. And I don't know. Look. I don't know if this looks good, but it's happening nonetheless. I do feel like like, what happened to the rest of my stuff? What's this? Casings. Okay, wait, no. Those casings are meant to be, they're clearly meant to be, chains, right? So they're gonna be chains, that's gonna be fine. That at least gives me 2 casings back, but doesn't really fix my problem there at least. Or at least not yet. Although, I don't think that needs to be there. Just based on nothing else around it. Is that... we good? Alright, so this guy goes there. Then we've got the final pieces of this puzzle, which are honestly annoying to look at. So we'll just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll come here. 1. We go there. And this should now be the finished build. We open it. Shape invalid. Okay, well, we're in for a treat. Why is it invalid? Is it because it's in the water, do you think? Do you think it's really not happy about being in the water? Oh, what's... Huh? Is that not where... Is it because they're waterlogged, do you think? I think it could be. It does make sense. That does add up. You obviously wouldn't want your pipes waterlogged, I guess. What do we build that out of then? Do we just do cobble, you reckon? Just nice and simple? Maybe. Maybe. What do we have? We do have cobble. Yeah, we go. It's fine. We'll do cobble. Nice and simple. I'm just trying. Is that cobble? No, that's gravel. There we go, cobble. Okay. So what I'm going to try to do is... I really don't know. I'm very annoyed at what I've done here. It took a while. I believe I've done it. Yes, the shape is valid. We are in business, ladies and gentlemen. So, oil drilling rig. What does it do? Well, apparently we're going to have to give it power. That is a bit of a problem. And it will get us crude oil if we give it an aluminum drill, shale oil if we give it a stainless, and water if we give it a copper. So, I believe we want crude oil. It's possible we want neither of these. I'll be real with you. But it looks like crude oil will work. It does appear so. I'll double check though. Stainless steel shale oil. Does that work as well? No. Okay. But shale oil could turn into sulfuric crude oil. And then that gives you crude oil eventually, but with extra steps. We'll be fine. But we do need power. Now, the power party is a difficult one, sort of. We'll see if we can get this running just a very basic one, which I think we can do. And we can do it super easily using this guy here, our entangled tank. So we're going to want, a block of gold and cauldron. That should be fine. But we've already got one hooked up for steam. So this should be fine. We can bring the steam over and then turn it into power all the way over here. That should be fine. Go in here, grab some diamonds. Can we order more? I don't know why we don't have a diamond recipe. How have I not done that yet? Right click the top, make it personal. Now it's full of steam. So now we get to decide where we want to put this guy. Realistically, what? We have a bunch of turbines down here and we run a cable right over there, right? That makes sense. Now, I think we need a power tap. Is that what it's called? A tap? No. A power... We need a power something, right? Power? No, that didn't do anything. Energy. Surely it's called an energy something. At industrial energy. Okay, well, there's pretty much everything that you can imagine here. But I thought there was a block that you put on. Does it tell you in here? The hatches can be replaced by steel, sure. Energy input. Yeah, so it is energy. It's just, there's an extra word. Hold on. Hatch energy. Okay, so we're probably going to still be dealing with low voltage. I know. We'll have to figure out how to upgrade the voltage and stuff in some following episodes. But for now, it should be fine. As for fluids and stuff, should be relatively easy. We're just going to get fluid inputs and fluid outputs. I may as well grab the steel ones, see if they're easy to make. I don't know if they are. I think that's... Yeah, we need to order our own steel thingies. Let's go here. Let's order, I don't know, 20 more. Shouldn't be too hard, surely. So we'll let that happen. Alrighty, we'll get the 2 tanks. And then I believe one of them is this. That's the input. And then obviously output. We don't actually need an input. Yeah, no, we don't need an input. I don't know why I made that one, but we've got it now. Sure, I'll chuck this guy here, rip this up. We're obviously going to need to create, I guess, just steam turbines. Oh, we did, oh no, we made a big boiler. I was like, what did we make? Did we make a big turbine? No, it was just a boiler. So we'll search turbine. We actually do have them creatable. Can I order 10? We cannot because we don't have enough antimony. Okay. Antimony. We do have the ability to make more. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll just quickly make more. You can see I'm a man of many ideas. Okay, that didn't work. Grinder? No. Okay. Really? Where can you be made? You can be macerated. We'll probably just furnace you up then. I don't think it's that big a deal. We've clearly got stacks worth, so we've got it mineable, so that should be fine. Let's go back to our turbine. Oh, not our turbine. Our turbine. And we'll see if we can make 10. And then I'll tell you what, I'll sleep so that we can get rid of this rain. Oh, we can't because it is raining during the day. Oh guys, magically the rain's going away. It's amazing. Wow. Nothing suspicious happened at all. But that should be good. This honestly should be really good. Because, yeah, we'll have 10 of those. They'll be over here. We'll obviously want to put fluid pipes into them. And I believe we've got plenty fluid pipes that we... What happened to them all? Did I use them all? Oh, they probably get used in the recipe. That makes sense. So we'll order 10 of them. What do we need for that? We just don't have enough crafting computers? That's fine. What's clogging them up, though? Oh, we're recrafting all the ingots that we needed before. That sort of makes sense. Although the part that does make sense is that this guy is so fast... Oh no, he's genuinely just, he's flat out. He's got a lot of work out of him. While I remember, let's go in here and increase these. You're not happy. Oh, you're missing ingredients. All right. I am genuinely going to set all of these to 50. Whether it's a great idea or a bad idea, we will find out at a later date. But I'm going to order those. And then while I'm over in this general vicinity, we're going to go ahead and grab some of our emeralds. Excellent. I'm going to put away most of them, like so. But 3 of them are going to go in here. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. And so that should get us some Certus quartz, which will come in handy. Specifically for making all that stuff. So yeah, that should be blah, blah, blah. You know? Blah, 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 blah. That's fine. Alright. Oh, how's our singularity? Almost there. Hey, look at that. Wait. Wait. Oh, no. So for some reason, I thought, like, we just saw it tick over. Okay, so it's still got, like, barely a little bit more. But that's nice. We'll be able to grab that next time. So where are we at now? Still just waiting on these guys. Which they're waiting on some battery alloy to be, alloy smelted. Alloy smeltery, that guy could do with an upgrade. He's currently just chilling. Being a villain and whatnot. What do we have in here? 64k, beautiful. Tech Reborn, we've gotten steel from Tech Reborn, I guess, sure. We'll get the steel plates later, I guess. And what's that? Oh, a basic solar panel. Wonderful. Oh, sure. Yeah, whatever. I wanted to place it on top, as you clearly saw, but apparently I'm not skillful enough to pull off that maneuver. How close are we? Taking a little while. In fact, the actual stomping of the plates has not even begun, which does concern me a little, just ever so slightly. I'll wait until it's completely finished, and then we'll go check on and see why we've got nothing there. Battery alloy plate. Okay. Do I need to make a super compressor? Is that what this is going to lead to? So, first things first. Oh, this guy's making a bunch of copper. Why is he making a bunch of copper? What's that for? I don't have a bunch of copper recipe. I'm not... What are you doing, buddy? Why is he doing this? Copper? It's going somewhere. It must be... Oh, I forgot you can scroll down. That is completely my bad. I forgot you... Okay, hold on. I may actually want to put a piece of copper back in here at some point. Oh! I managed to place it perfectly on time. Okay. Hopefully I didn't break anything. I completely forgot you could scroll. Look at this. Oh my god, there's so much. There's so much. Okay, luckily a lot of it appears to be copper plates, so it's not too bad, I guess. Oh my god, yeah, okay. Wow. Well, in that case, this guy probably will be done in time. Yeah, he's got just a couple thousand more. So, singularity. We use 1 singularity to create 2 entangled singularities, so that'll be good. You can also inscribe it into a super component, but we'll, I guess, deal with that stuff later. We will need TNT. I guess we can... we need more Certus quartz to make the tiny TNT, but it'll be doable. The tiny TNT, the only difference is it won't blow up your base when it goes off. I believe that's how that stuff works. So in other words, we could just use TNT, I guess, since obviously we've got claims and we can just move it further away even if we didn't have claims. So that should be good. We will need an ender pearl, so we'll grab that guy as well. And I'll be honest, I have a feeling that we're pretty much ready to go. Grab a lucky lever and hop up here. So we're going to knock out a few birds with this stone here. I'll run over this direction, just in case we set off a chain reaction of the explosions. So this guy will go here. He will receive the lever. I'm going to go ahead and drop... I just want to double check. Singularity and ender pearl. We're going to go boom, boom. And then we're going to ignite it. We're going to lose our lever, most likely. But it's for the greater good. That explodes. And we get ourselves 2 quantum entangled singularities. Excellent. So here they are. On top of that, we're now going to want to make the quantum bridge. Now there's a quantum ring and there's a quantum link chamber. You need 1 link chamber, so we can order these bits, hopefully. And then you need 8 quantum rings. So What's the middle piece that we need? Energy cells. They're going to need fluix dust. Let's go fluix dust. Oh, we don't have much fluix, so I'm going to have to order some of that as well from our trusty villager. But that should be good. It should be doable, I guess is what I should say. Good or not, it will be completed shortly. Courtesy of our fluix researcher here. Boom, boom. Excellent. Pleasure doing business. Chuck you there, chuck you there. Go back to quantum. Oh, quantum. All right. Quantum link chamber. Let's at least get that guy done. Did we not have the bits for that last piece of that puzzle? Maybe, most likely. What it's looking like. Okay. Well, anyhow, energy cells. Yeah, fluix dust. I completely forgot. Fluix dust. Go for like 40. Yeah, that'll be good. And that pill can go there. Quantum link chamber. Beautiful. The dust is coming along nicely, and we should be good to go. Quantum ring, of course, is what is next. Nope, sorry. Energy cell is what is next, apparently. And we need 8 of those, so wait for that stuff to process. We will have to connect this to our system, somehow. So what we could do is just slap it, honestly, on the side here, would fit, and it would probably look quite nice, so maybe we'll just do that. That'll be a nice way to do it. Oh, we need a lot more glass as well. I could just add the recipe, I guess, but it's fine. We obviously need 7 total. We don't have Certus quartz for it. You love to see it. Alright, well, on the bright side, this stuff's coming along nicely. We're getting there. It's taken a while. We're doing 2 different things at once, but we've sort of hit a wall in both of them, somehow. I don't know how we pulled it off. Am I not right? Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Okay, our system is making a mess, the rubber logs. So on the bright side of things, that gives us something to do, right? That's pretty handy. So I think, what's this? Redstone repeater. Then we've got filters there for redstone. Why is there so many filters for redstone? I'm not sure, but we'll grab the rubber logs and we'll grab out some rubber saplings just so that we know, where to put the stuff. This guy's only getting axes. That's fine because he keeps full of everything else. Over in this area, we have the inserts. So this guy here gets sticks. This guy here gets spruce logs currently. I'm going to replace that, or I guess allow rubber logs. That should hopefully fill this thing up. Beyond that, there's this guy here. He can also now have rubber logs, assuming that recipe even works. It may not, but regardless, the stuff's going there. This filter's only got for sticks. That should be fine. What else do we potentially want? Extract that from there. That should be fine. The only other thing would be making an actual barrel, or in this case, a crude storage unit, as they call them in the industry. And we'll chuck this guy up here. Probably right here. Oh, no, sorry. Forward one, right? Right here. And this guy's going to hold rubber logs. I'll put 2 in for now. There we go. And then we can grab some more of these pipes. Gotta love these pipes. They get the job done. They're not the greatest in the world, but they get the job done. And then a filter on here that is set to whitelist. And then the logs that I've somehow disappeared. These guys here. Excellent. So they will go in there. And that should honestly take care of things. This guy should now hold a bunch. This guy over here, he will also receive rubber log as a filter. Just obviously in case this guy's full, because it'll fill that guy up first. He's the closest, then I'll move on. That should allow this guy to empty, as you can see. So we're getting some good progress there, which allows this guy to empty, which allows him to actually pick up the logs when they inevitably get chopped down. Whereas currently he's just spinning them on the ground, which is quite annoying. We also have a sapling problem. That's just sort of everlasting at this point. I may just hit him with one of those, and that should hopefully, filter out some of these saplings too. And we'll do the same with spruce. I'll chuck 16 in the system, I guess, for whatever reason, and we'll chuck that there as well. And that should hopefully pretty much empty this chest, which will be good. It'll be very nice. Yeah, okay. Where are we up to? What's next? What were we even doing? Oh yeah, I was hoping for some Certus quartz from this guy over here. If he'd be so kind. There is some XP here. Beautiful. Love your work. So that should be enough to hopefully make us quartz glass. Specifically 7 bits. I'll order that. Thank you very much. Then we will require these to go in the middle. We've already got 1. We need 8 total. They do not stack. Okay. Or maybe they stack when they're empty. Yeah, there we go. So we need 7 of those. Brilliant. Then we search quantum again. Do quantum ring. Chuck all of these in and just shift click. We got 1. Brilliant. We'll chuck these in. That will get us to 7. Search energy. I don't know what the thing's called. This guy here. That should work there. Then search dense. We'll order a dense cable if it let us. We've already used up all of the. Okay, we got a little bit more. We got the tiniest of it. Come on. Before they use it up. Replan. Start. Okay. We just need this one. Come on. This is all we need. Just 1, and then we allegedly are ready. So here it is. Quantum ring. We now have everything that we need, as far as I'm aware, to give ourselves infinite range on our applied energistics wireless terminal. So we place the ring around like that. We place the link chamber in the middle. It multi-blocks together. The device says it is online. One of these quantum singularities will go here. The other will allegedly go here. Now, how do we know if it worked? Well, obviously we've got wireless access points here, but it'd be safe to say that this is out of range. Now, it's going to be very embarrassing if this is still out of range, but in theory, we're out of range. Okay. I mean, good to know. Good to know. I've clearly missed a lesson here. I'm clearly missing part of this puzzle. Okay, quantum replicator, entangled. Let's consult the quest book. Specifically looking for the quantum ring. That's not the right category. Applied energistics. So we did this. All right, here we go. Here we go. They are always produced in matching pairs. To create a connection, place one of the pair of quantum entangled singularities into the ME quantum link chamber of the bridge on each side. ME quantum link chamber of the bridge on each side. Oh yeah, it's saying if we had 2 different bridges, you'd place one of those singularities in the link chamber on each side. Makes sense. That adds up. I agree. Confirmed. Okay. Yep, they blow up. Awesome. Nearly any explosion, even creepers. Produced in pairs, require 1 singularity. Might be a good idea to label these with names when you create them using a vanilla anvil. We haven't done that, but we've only got 1 at the moment. One of these blocks surrounded by an ME quantum ring will create a quantum network bridge. The block doesn't connect to any cables and only registers as part of the network when the full bridge is made. This block's inventory can only hold a single quantum entangled singularity and is automation accessible. So you could swap them out, I guess, and hook up to different systems. That's pretty cool. I should probably grab these guys out. 8 of these blocks placed around will create the thing. Only the 4 ME quantum ring blocks adjacent to the ME quantum link chamber will accept network connections. The other corners cannot connect to cables. Okay. Interesting. Wireless terminal, wireless booster. Okay, I may need to figure out the helpful tips you guys gave me, because there's a spot for it. It's there, I'm aware, but I don't know how to use it. Do you reckon it was a comment, or do you reckon it was in Discord? I will check both, and I will get back to you on that. This guy here, quantum bridge card. That is what we require. And it looks quite cheap. So thank you. I know someone told me directly, but I went through the random chat logs in Discord, and it was Sereni who mentioned the quantum bridge card. That's the one that I've stolen. That's what I grabbed. So I apologize for the people who told me directly what I was meant to grab. Sorry about the UI. Just 1 second. But I appreciate it nonetheless, and we got there in the end. So this guy here, I should be able to craft all of it if we had Fluix. The reason why all this stuff's breaking is because we're currently building up that stockpile of all the circuits, for example, and then of course we've got what am I trying to say here? 1 second. Yep, thank you. And then I ordered a bunch of Fluix dust as well before, so all of that's just like adding up, I guess. So Quantum Bridge card, we'll order these bits. Replan, retry, get that done. We'll make that card, and then we'll chuck it in, and we should be good. Then we will place down, or I guess we can place them down now. Try and get everything done all at once in this episode. Oh yeah, I guess we'll get the range first. That makes more sense. So, Quantum Bridge card. For some reason, yeah, it's only crafting one Fluix pill at a time. I may have messed up like the recipe for it. I may have somehow said that you get 2 for the price of 1 or something. Not too sure what the go is there, but Quantum Bridge card, which will go here. Oh yeah, it went there. And so now we're hooked up, allegedly. Let's see. I run off here. Safe to say we are out of range of any access point. And the system opens up. How nice is that? That is genuinely going to be an insane lifesaver. So my idea on how this works would be that guy needs to be chunk loaded in order for it to work anywhere. So that should be good. So we'll go in here. We still do not have this guy. We're waiting on lubricant, apparently. I'll go check the recipe there, see if that's broken or something. Because it shouldn't take that long. I mean, that's a crazy amount of time. I believe it does it in the mixer, of all things. The mixer has water in there, and it has creosote. I imagine it's only meant to have one or the other. You know what I mean? It's probably not meant to have anything else in there. I wonder if we tell this guy to I'll keep this guy to not lock, but do not push crafting ingredients if the inventory contains a pattern input. That would be a good idea. And then we've clearly got to fix this somehow. So creosote in the mixer with redstone. Okay, so if I grab some redstone and put that in there, might fix things up maybe. Yep, there we go. That at least gets us a little bit of lubricant. And then what did the water need that it's clearly waiting on? Water, I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? It's probably going to be concrete or something, right? Carbon, coke dust, maybe. I don't know what it's doing. What's the recipe? Still just waiting on lubricant. I guess that, I mean, he's running at the moment, but we... Okay, yeah, he's done. So I don't know what the water is. I guess the water's just in there. Why not? Sure, it can be in there. There we go. Put some gunpowder in. Get these guys sped up a little bit. And make sure stuff gets happened. Gets happened? New sentence unlocked. Alright, that shouldn't be too long. That should be the rest of our stuff. So yeah, we've got range now though. It's going to pay off massively. Unless it's very expensive to run. Oh. I don't even see here. Am I crazy? Does it not use power? It should. At least I thought it did. Quartz. Quantum ring. There we go. 198 AE per tick. Sounds good to me. Unless it changes at distance. I don't really know, to be honest. Oh, we've got them. 10 steam turbines. So I was planning to place them like so. Maybe we... Yeah, hold on. hold on. Maybe we do like that. And then that. And then this guy. Nope. We've got to move him forward one. Because I realized obviously that's back there. And we don't really want to break that stuff. So let's go across here. Do you reckon we can put cables on the front anyway? Cable. What's the better cable? Low voltage is probably what we'll use for now anyway. Let's go here, order... 20 is probably enough. We'll order 20. Let that happen. But regardless, we'll grab 2 that are made. Will they connect? Okay, they won't. So them facing this way does not help us. It's faster if I do this. 4, 5. They connect there though, yeah? How do they not connect there? Oh, hold on. I may just have to wrench them. Like if I do that. And then I think that now will connect. Yeah, okay. So we can have them come out the front. And they don't look too bad, to be honest. Because it adds like a little visual to it. So that's all fine. Go ahead and chuck those on. There we go. So we'll be able to run all the cables there. In terms of the steam, obviously we want to use some fluid pipes for that. We've got about 11, which is exactly what we need. And so these, yeah, are going to do that. Boom, boom, boom. And, oh, they're not connecting there, though, for whatever reason. Do I need to, yep, just inform them that that will be taking place. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Oh, some of these ones down there didn't happen, too. It's fine. It's fine. Zoom in there, hit one of those, zoom in there, hit one of those. Alright, and then I need to tell this guy to connect and to pull. And so now these are all running. These all have steam in them. It's going to drain all of our steam for a little bit, but once again, it should hopefully build a little backup. And now we're just waiting on tin cables, which is waiting mainly on... Yeah, creosote oil. I'm guessing for the oils. Yeah, okay. Don't fully understand that, but I mean, it looks like it knows what it's doing. Do we have creosote in this tank? We do. So it can't be doing whatever it's doing for creosote. There must be a different thing that it's trying to get its hands on. I just don't really know what that is. Like what it's trying to get a hold of. Clearly it's this oil, right? It wants synthetic oil. Or sorry, raw synthetic oil. So let's go in here. Raw synthetic oil is retrieved from coke dust with water. Or carbon dust with water. So we've got our mixer that has water in it. Then we search coke. Nope. We search carbon. Nope. In that case, we'll just order some coke dust, I guess. I'll order 10. And that will order that. And that should work. I feel like this guy is struggling. Possibly because I have creosote as a byproduct. I don't know if that's the case, but I'm just going to go ahead and remove it because we're going to get the creosote regardless of whether I include it as a recipe. So I'll just do that and maybe that'll quiet it down a little bit. Help it, you know, remain calm. There we go. We'll put some gunpowder in there, speed this guy up, I guess. We're pretty much done here, though. I am quite happy. I would love to get the drill running. Just, you know, be able to hook up cables to it, but we're clearly struggling profusely in that department. Can't store contents, lubricant, synthetic oil, and water. Do we have another fluid storage cell that we can create? I don't need a portable one, just a old one. I need some stuff. That's fine. We should have stuff. So we'll quickly hook that up, and that should be fine. Grab you, brilliant. Chuck you in there. Search fluid. Oh god. Go here. Yeah, we'll do that recipe. Sure. Actually, hold on. If I search cell, I should be able to just put in a 16k, and I don't really know if that'll be better, but it will be what happens regardless. That's not where that goes. That goes there. Okay, fluid storage cell, excellent. We'll hop down into the cavern below. Hook up this guy, and that should hopefully store all that stuff, including some of the stuff from earlier. Because this guy's... He's not even... I guess he's full of bites. He's not full of anything else, though, but... There we go. He's full of all that water from earlier. There we go. There's all the other stuff, too. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be fine. So in here, are we good? Yep. Nothing else is hanging around. So we can go back and we can search for tin cables. Click this. Order, I guess, just 10 for now. Just to at least let it happen. And so currently, I still don't even know what we're crafting. Here's what it honestly could be. And I'm a little bit concerned, but it honestly might be. And we may have to fix this next episode. I don't think that the recipe for synthetic oil works in the blast furnace. On top of that, we've just got a random piece of coke dust in here with nothing else. that seems like an issue. You know what I mean? Coke dust in a electric blast furnace is meant to be with quartz dust to make silicon, but I guess we don't need that. I'm not too sure what's going on. But yeah, I do feel like we're a bit bugged out at the moment. I think next episode I'll have to try and fix things. That's just my current guess. What's that making? I don't even know what that's making, but it's making it. Is that what we need? Is that what it's trying to do? These are all at 333666. We're going to have that change at all when this is done? Well, it's done. Didn't change. All right. We'll wrap it up there. We'll have to figure out the rest in the next episode. But regardless, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. Hopefully maybe you learned how to do wireless infinite range on your wireless terminal. It's pretty good. Honestly, I should have done it way sooner. As you can see, it was one of the easiest things we've done in a while. And it, I mean, it's going to be a lifesaver for sure, being able to open stuff just out on the go. If you, yeah, let me know what I should do, because I think it's just the rubber sheet that we're after. Is that, I think that's the problem, is we need some more of these rubber sheets, right? Because if we go, hold on, tin cable, if we just look at the recipe, we need rubber sheets, we need tin wire, and we need rubber sheets. We could use the rubber and just like print it on, or we get rubber sheets, which we, once again, you can trade for them, easy peasy. Or we need some synthetic stuff. And I think that's what we need. And the problem is to get this stuff. See, it says you get an electric blast furnace. So. Copper nickel tier is what we're on. The Canthal tier. None of these that I'm looking at have this recipe. But this shows electric blast furnace. So I don't know. I'm not too sure on that one. We'll have to troubleshoot that next episode. But thank you guys for watching. Genuinely, hopefully you're still enjoying the series. It's still here for a bit longer at least. For the foreseeable future, I don't really have any solid plans at the moment to switch things up. Thank you to our donators and channel members. Thank you to the viewer at home for watching the video. Thank you. The viewer at home, by the way, being you. I'm talking to you in the third person because for me, right, there's a lot of you, but realistically, there's one of you. Unless you're watching with people, but who does that? But at the moment, there's one of you. So realistically, I should be talking singular. You know what I mean? Because in theory, then I'm talking singular to, 100 people. Like, that's insane. There's no way there's 100 people watching. Like, surely it's like bots and stuff. Like, 100 people. Like, in terms of YouTube, doesn't sound like much. In terms of people, that's ridiculous. Like, that is genuinely insane. I probably talk to 10 people a day if I'm lucky. 100 people every day I'm just chatting to right now. That is insane. I mean, they're not talking back for the most part, so it's a little bit, one side. But they're showing up, It's like I'm standing out in the street and talking, and there's just 100 people like, I like that. So thank you guys, genuinely. Thank you to our tier 3 channel members. Thank you to Melizzi, Andre, and Sven the One. And I'll tell you what, we'll load up and I'll just double check, see if there's anyone else on there. Because once again, I don't get any notifications, sadly. Here we go. Boom. And drum roll, please. No, I think we're up to date. Okay. We're good. Okay. Well, yeah. Thank you guys. And hopefully, I'll see you guys in the next one. I do need a thumbnail, but luckily, this one will be an easy one because that is a pretty beautiful situation there. And we get the apple in the background. Or maybe I get the big apple. All right. Goodbye.